And we are live. Welcome to Coco's Corner. Now, usually when we make a show, we try to get it out to the masses to try to get new subscribers and all that. But this show is really just dedicated to those that have been with us throughout the year, the 6 months. We're at the 6-month mark of our fantasy wrestling game. This is going to be a real nerdy to a direct maybe 10, 20 people. That's all this show's really directed towards. So if you're not one of those 10 to 20 to 40 people, thank you for coming. Check out our other shows. But yeah, this one is going to be really nerdy, but it's been the 6 months. We're at the 6-month place of fantasy wrestling and a lot of our contests that we're doing for a year. This is a 2014 fantasy wrestling game where the winner does get a trophy. We are 6 months in, so let's just do a little bit of a rundown. First off, I want to give a special thanks to Forsaken. If it wasn't Forsaken, I probably would never be able to do this. So Forsaken's really keeping track of the points. And in first place, Conspiracy Theory. KoCoSports Theory is Forsaken with 59 points. The Screaming Antelopes, Boom Boom's team, 43. And you know what? Third place, KocoSports Fighting Kangaroos. I had the last overall pick. I'm not even that mad over it. The only thing that pisses me off beyond belief is that Boom Boom's team is ahead of ours. The Player Dies Kingdom, who was on the bottom, just the complete bottom of the league for most of the year, just shot up all the way up to 4th. The Golden Turtles dropped down to 5th. Team Heel ATP 30, the Fabulous E-Birds, which is one of the best names ever, 29. Downtown Dwellers. You can all read this on the blog too. But Downtown Dwellers 28, they were up near the top but started dropping. Chris Benoit, Wicket's Wrath, and Team Muda Bears, who had the +1 draft pick with Yoshitatsu. I guess when you get the #1 draft pick overall and pick Yoshitatsu, Team Muda Bears pour that. And Team A+, 10 points. All right. Boop, 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 boop. I figured let's check out the teams here. Here we go. We got Team Muda Bear. He picked his first pick. He had the first pick in every round, and he went with the Japanese star / wrestled in Japan / random picks. He went Yoshitatsu first overall pick, Tenzai, Brock Lesnar, Nikki Bella, Chris Sabin. I'm surprised he's not in last. Poor Yoshitatsu. Wish he did better. Downtown Dwellers picked mostly women, ODB, Madison Rain, Lady Tapa, Randy Orton, and Batista. Batista and Tapa, ODB, both of them, all three, gone. Team A+, man, that sucks. CM Punk, Sting, Kane, Big Show, Natalia. Man, it sucks about CM Punk. I thought you could rack up some points there. Forsaken, first place, Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, Xavier Woods, Paige, James Storm. Roman Reigns has been a killer for him as far as points go. The Fabulous E-Birds, Daniel Bryan got the neck injury. You got Magnus, Christopher Daniels, Snuka, and Sin Cara. I thought their team would be doing a lot better. Wicked's Wrath, AJ Lee, Bobby Roode, Sandow, Samoa Joe, Brodus Clay. Nothing big there. Just trying to think. Boop, boop, boop. Chris Benoit has Austin Aries, Kurt Angle, EC3, Bully Ray, Naomi. Team Heel ATP has both Rhodes brothers, Harper, unemployed Kazarian, and that's the thing. Once they've been cut or quit or anything, we just don't have trades. Next year for the trophy round, we might have to do different things. Maybe have free agent periods and all that. Maybe 6 months in, we'll do that. Player Dies, John Cena, Cesaro, Fandango, Eva Marie, and Manic. Manic is coming back. Cesaro is supposed to be one of the big faces. John Cena just won the Internet title. So, yeah, it's crazy, I tell you. The Screaming Antelopes, Boom Boom's team, Big E, Mr. Anderson, Seth Rollins. Oh, expect things from Seth Rollins. Huge risk. Mickey James hasn't wrestled one match, and Jimmy Uso. And then, of course, my team, the KocoSports Fighting Kangaroos. Man, I love my team. But, dude, no respect. Gail Kim, hopefully she has a better year. I might still be able to win a trophy. Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, Mark Henry, and Jey Uso. A lot of talent there. Hopefully they start bouncing back. And, of course, the Golden Turtles, who was not in the draft, picked all their guys as an expansion team because it was Wade Barrett, Sheamus, Summer Rae, Sema, Ion, and The Miz. So it's just crazy. It's halfway year's been here for the trophies. And I'm in third place, and Boom Boom's ahead of me. We do have a bet for a care package for Boom Boom. and Player Dies is shooting up to the top, so it's really interesting. We also have an NXT fantasy wrestling game where the winner of this gets next year's #1 draft pick in the Trophy League. And we got Player Dies Dynasty. He picked all women in Charlotte. That's what helped him a lot. You got 7, Timur 4, X-Ray Vision 24, Hail Satan 2, Forsakens Dragonfly 2, Team Pay-Per-View Adam Goulet 1, and Ewok with 1. So, that, like I said, the one I just broke down earlier, and I want to warn you, I see we have live viewers. Listen, this is for a direct audience. This is not for the masses. But yeah, I appreciate you watching live. The thing is, this is not for a trophy, it's not for a prize, it's for next year's #1 draft pick, and we just started it, I think, maybe like a month ago. The Internet Wrestling title, we used to do this in the magazine. We used to have a thing, we had an Internet Wrestling title, and we voted for the first one in the magazine, and it was really popular because, you know, there'd be so many non-title matches like there are now. There's so many times they don't give, you know, I think we mostly made the Internet title, because we love boxing with the Ring. The Ring had their own title, and we figured, oh, we'd have our own wrestling title. But the big thing was that, the titles, there's a lot of, you know, the U.S. title was so inactive this year, and there's so many times where you're like halfway through the match, or the match is over, they're like, oh, it's non-title, and you get fucking pissed off. So we're like, you know what we'll do? We'll vote to see who gets the title, and we'll keep it. And it's so funny because, well, even our make-believe title, or fantasy title here, has been pretty inactive. We all voted for, there's Yoshitatsu, our #1 draft pick. No, we all voted for the Internet Infantry. Daniel Bryan, he won the title. It was funny, he didn't have the title, and, you know, we give him the Internet title, and that brings him to the top. Bray Wyatt did beat him at the Royal Rumble, and John freaking Cena beat Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania, and that still just pisses me off beyond fucking belief. There's still people on YouTube that's like, oh, don't worry, Bray Wyatt's going to get over. It's not going to be that big a deal. Granted, no one's ever going to talk about those matches, and it still didn't happen. And the fucking feud is still going on. Unbelievable. Bray Wyatt did win it back at Extreme Rules, but, of course, dun 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 dun, John Cena wins the Internet title again. I'm kind of sick to my stomach. But if, you know what, if we're going to have a fantasy Internet title, and John Cena has that, and Daniel Bryan has the real title, hey, dude, maybe sometimes real life is better than fantasy. We do keep track of this on Monday Night Raws and pay-per-views. So, bam, there you go. John Cena, saluting you. Fucking douche nozzle, but he's our Internet champ. You know what would be cool? If he just gave it to a mid-carder, like he just maybe was upset by a mid-carder. We can make the Internet title mean something. You know, just a random Raw. Just, hey, I lost to Yoshitatsu. That'd be wonderful, but probably not going to happen. John Cena ruins even fantasy wrestling. Bam! All right, and then we're going to do pay-per-view profits, do 2 more things, and then we're going to wrap this up. Pay-per-view profits, we do keep track of win, loss, and tie from the Internet Infantry and us. The first pay-per-view this year was the Royal Rumble. As you can see across the board, I don't know if you can see this or not. If it doesn't look clear, just listen to my voice. Everyone picked a loss. I said loss, Boom said loss, Internet Infantry said 0 wins, 15 losses, 2 ties, with a total of a score of 0 wins, 17 losses, and 2 ties. So the Royal Rumble was a fucking letdown. You also had 2014 WWE Elimination Chamber. I gave it a loss. Boom gave it a tie. The Internet Infantry, man, it collected a lot of ties. They got 1 win, 4 losses, 7 ties. So the final score for Elimination Chamber was 1 win, 5 losses, and 8 ties. Oh yeah, I forgot to say who's pay-per-view profits. The first pay-per-view profits was Brian Corson. Congratulations. I haven't seen him back yet to defend his title. That son of a gun. Adam Goulet, you're going to hear this name a lot. Adam Goulet won the 2014 Elimination Chamber pay-per-view profit. We do keep track. TNA Lockdown, win, loss, or tie. And this going in, this pay-per-view really let down here. We nicknamed it. Really broke my heart. It was in Miami. They just got back from the UK. And the shows they were putting on going into this pay-per-view got everyone excited. And I don't know what happened. It just was a letdown. I gave it a loss. Boom gave it a tie. The Internet Infantry, little less with Two wins, 2 losses. So overall, 2 wins, 3 losses, 1 tie. And the lockdown pay-per-view profit was Big Evil 316. WrestleMania 30. Never saw this one coming, especially after how horrible the Royal Rumble did and Extreme Rules. Was it Extreme Rules? Back up. Elimination Chamber did. I was surprised at this one, but everyone went crazy for this. Daniel Bryan finally got his. The card was great. Huge upset by Brock Lesnar. Had so much to talk about. Me and Booms both gave it a win. Internet Infantry gave it 18 wins, 3 losses. Those 3 losses probably Undertaker fans, and 4 ties. But a total of 20 wins, 3 losses, 4 ties. So, you know what? They started the year off pretty damn shitty, but they did great. Did great at WrestleMania. Pay-per-view profit, again, for WrestleMania was Adam Goulet. TNA Sacrifice, we're getting way a worse score here. I gave it a loss, Boom gave it a tie, Internet Infantry gave it 1 win, 6 losses, 2 ties. Final score, 1 win, 7 losses, 3 ties. Again, pay-per-view profit. I don't know, hopefully Adam Goulet comes back, but pay-per-view profit, Adam Goulet. He beat out Forsaken and me with the tiebreakers. And boom, Extreme Rules. Everyone gave it a win, except one guy gave it a tie. This was probably a big shock. I didn't expect Extreme Rules to be good, and it went across the board. With the Internet Infantry, me, Booms, and George Martel, because he hosted this show, it was 12-0-1. And this is when pay-per-view profits became, ha ha ha, this is fun. I hope you all die! Boom Boom went on air and said Adam Goulet won by 1 pick, but it wasn't the case. People argued. Ewok from Endor is really the 2014 WWE Extreme Rules pay-per-view profit, and maybe that's why Adam Goulet left. Come back, Adam Goulet. You could still, I know you had to change your resume, you had to change in your LinkedIn account, you had to tell your family and friends that Boom Boom fucked you, but you know what? Come on back, Adam Goulet. It's okay. This is just a funny Homer Simpson cartoon. I don't know if we can play that for copyright reasons. I don't even know if you can see it, so this could be interesting. WrestleAM, Extreme Rules. We had... Boom. Oh, no, we already did that. Sorry. And then we tried something that, it was pretty fun, but not that many people got into it. I thought more people would get into it. We did ROH, New Japan, War of the Worlds pay-per-view profits. Almost everyone gave it a win. I was still pissed off that Okada was booked so badly, but it got 5 wins, 0 losses, 1 tie, and Marky Mark won the pay-per-view profits. So, bam. And then Payback just recently got all mixed reviews, so it was all over the place. 3 wins, 2 losses, and 4 ties. I gave it a tie. Everyone gave it something else. Pay-per-view profits for that was Franielli and Boom Boom with, I'm going to mispronounce this guy's name, Takari Mortem, and he lost in tiebreakers. Bam. All right, last one. We do keep track of Coco's Corner. We do keep track of each Impact and each Raw win-loss tie. Maybe next year we'll do it more. I'm a little month behind. I'll probably do it today, but let's just see what we got. Impact for me got a 7. This is total. 7 wins, 5 losses, 8 ties. Boom Boom. This ain't a little unfair because he just quit. You can see he just went crazy loss, but he went 3 wins, 11 losses, 5. And Internet Infantry overall, 55 wins, 48 losses, 46 ties. So I thought Impact would get a lot worse just by how many people complain about it, but that's not too bad of a score. And Raw I gave it 7 wins, and granted, we're a month behind, so this might change just a little bit, but I'll probably update that tonight. 7 wins, 6 losses, 5, so they're all over the place, but they did deliver. Boom Boom! He always says, people call me a WWE fanboy. Maybe they might have a point. 10 wins, 4 losses, 4 ties, an overall record of, with the Internet Infantry, 82, 65, and 54. So there you go. I know this has been a bit of crazy. I don't know. This ain't for the masses, but we're going to keep track of it, and hopefully next year we'll keep doing it more and more. Maybe once a week, or maybe a Stump the Idiot. I'll keep track of fantasy wrestling more. But yeah, so we're having a lot of fun. We did say this is the year we're going to make pro wrestling fun. Hopefully you guys are having fun with these little games and these little things in our shows. But yeah. So check out KocoSports.com, KocoSports.com. That's right here. Wow, look how sexy it is. Wow, click on that. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm experimenting with how it looks, the website looks on this live stream too. And bam. So there you go. You can check it out right there, KocoSports.com. Hey, look at that. What's that right there? Oh, that's an Internet Infantry shirt. Oh, you should buy some of those. Oh, yeah. Go, buy it, buy it. Tell your friends to buy it. So, yeah, we'll be doing a lot more shows. This was a little unorthodox, just a little bit crazy. Two things. Just wanted to talk about fantasy wrestling for the guys that have been playing the game. And the second thing is I wanted to test it to see how the website looks on the live stream. Hopefully it doesn't look too horrible. And like I said, you probably were not watching if you're not part of this, so I apologize. The next show will be for the masses. It was just that we hit our 6th month, and I wanted to talk about it, keep people updated. Hopefully people will keep checking out the blog and seeing how their scores are going. I want to especially thank Forsaken. Forsaken is just kicking ass and just doing great. So yeah, I appreciate it. And also, all week, I want to thank people for 5,000 subs. Hopefully we get it. Hopefully this video didn't get us under 5,000. It's so funny because we're like, 5,000 subs! Let's make a video that's made for 10 people only. Anyway, thank you for being part of KocoSports and Internet Infantry. Hopefully we keep growing and coming up with more shows. And, yeah. Hopefully the guys that are in the league watch this, and hopefully the people that are not in the league don't fucking sit there and be like, what the fuck is the point of this? Sometimes people can be so jerky on YouTube. Anyway, hey, go to KocoSports.com and buy the Internet Infantry shirt. Look at that shirt. That shirt is so sexy. You should buy 12 of those shirts. And with that, I am over.